So I just wanted to do a quick intro to this video. Um, this video, I'm going to talk about how we planned our trip to Nashville. We went in October of 2019 and we had a lot of fun. So I know that whenever I was doing my research, there was a lot of questions that I didn't get answered through my research as far as where people stayed. Did they choose to rent a car? Did they choose to do Uber and Lyft? Was it better to stay in the center of everything and things like that? And also how much it cost. So I'm going to show you all of the apps and things that I used to do my research as I was planning the trip. And hopefully it'll be really helpful for you if you're thinking about going to Nashville or if you're actually trying to start the process of planning it. I really hope this helps you. I'm really glad that I did the things that I did. I have no regrets as far as where we went and how we went about things. This was our first trip to Nashville, so I'm sure that there's going to be other ways to do it and in the future and stuff like that. But hopefully this helps you out, and let's get into it. Hi, welcome back. So sorry if the quality is not as good. I had to switch to my webcam so that I could show you my screen. So I'm going to show you all the apps that I used and how I went about planning it. So let's start here. So I made a Google spreadsheet. And the nice thing about Google Spreadsheets is that it can be shared amongst other people. So this was viewable and editable by my husband. And also, I made a similar one with our friends because we are planning another trip to Nashville. We're actually supposed to go in May, but with everything going on with COVID-19, we're not going to be able to do that. So we're going to have to just postpone it, but that is okay. Everyone's health and safety is more important. So, anyways, so that's the nice thing about Google Spreadsheets is that it can be shared amongst people. So, what I started off doing was I looked at people's blogs and YouTube vlogs and Google and Pinterest. I saw what they recommended to go out and check out and do in Nashville. Then I wrote them here in this column for a place. I put then there's what there is to do there, eating, drinking, etc. Then when to go, and sometimes there's an hour wait. People making suggestions as to what to get whenever you get there. And I thought I had a section over here for the website links, but I don't know. I guess I deleted it. As you can see, there's lots of places, and I can share this if you want, but it's really the main places everyone says to go. Oh, yeah, that's marked out because the Taylor Swift butterfly mural was no longer there when I went. So once I made the spreadsheet, I then started putting it into a map. So the nice thing about Google is you can create your own places and your own maps. So I saved and pinned places and I created a map called Nashville. So here you have the Nashville map, and it has all the places that I entered and pinned here. So that helped me and Eli decide where we wanted to stay. So all these places were around the same area, and the hotels and Airbnbs in downtown Nashville are expensive. So we decided to stay a little bit further down off Broadway. Let's see, we actually stayed in this area. So we stayed right around here, right here. And this is actually the Airbnb we stayed at. The Airbnb we stayed at. So you can see, I don't know what's going to let me take it around to the front, but this is the Airbnb. It's a little sketchy, but it was really cute inside and it was great. It was perfect. It was all we needed. It was just me and Eli. And if you want to see the inside of it, it's actually in my vlog in my other video. So it was a great little place. And then down here are bars and some restaurants. This bar right here, Loser. It was cool. So hopefully those places make it through this COVID stuff and they're still there. But anyway, there's lots of little restaurants and bars just in walking distance with this Airbnb. So that is really nice. As you can see, we are still off Broadway, and the main parts that we wanted to go to were just over here, and it was about an 8 to 10 minute at the most Lyft ride. So that is where we stayed. The other places we wanted to hit that was a little further, like where Biscuit Love is and things like that. It was a little bit longer of a Lyft and Uber ride, but it was so worth it. It wasn't that bad. It was maybe like 15, 20 minutes at the most to get to those places that were a little bit outside of that downtown area. But like I said, it was not expensive at all to do the Lyft and Ubers. So now let's get into the spending. So I actually used an app called Spending. Um, I tracked every little thing that we spent from the time we left our house to go to the airport, from the time that we got back to our house from the airport. So I'm going to pull up the app and I'm going to break it down for you and show you. So let's go to our spending app. So as you can see here, there's an income, an expense, and a balance. I did not put an income in here because we're not trying to stay on budget. We're just trying to see how much we spent. So with this app, you can even go down to transactions and it can show you specifically what you entered. So let's start with flights. For flights, we spent about $850. We took Delta from Texas to Knoxville because we went to Knoxville for a Thomas Rhett concert. And then we took Southwest Airlines from Nashville back to Texas. So you probably won't be doing that. Now let's look at lodging. So we spent $85 on that first night at the hotel in Knoxville, and then we spent $611 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night at the Airbnb in Nashville. So now let's move on to eating out and alcohol. So as you can see, we spent quite a bit on eating out, and then we also spent almost as much on alcohol as we did eating out. That was majority of what we did there, so that's not that much of a surprise. Let's move on to travel. I entered all of our Lyft and Uber rides into travel section so you can kind of see what each ride was costing us. These $20 ones, I believe, were from the airports. And then our car rental was $60, and then our car rental insurance was $20. So you can take that out if you're not going to rent a car to drive from Knoxville to Nashville. Now moving on to entertainment. So as you can see, we didn't spend very much at all on entertainment. The $28 and the $3 were tips, I believe, from tipping the performers at bars. The $55 was from going to the Country Music Hall of Fame, which was very reasonable. It was a really nice, cool experience to go see. Highly recommend. Now moving on to groceries. We only spent $36 on groceries. We just got some things for the Airbnb: water, Gatorade, popcorn, pizza rolls, just little snacks like that to hold us over at the Airbnb. So here in total, we spent $2,442 for Eli and I to both go to Nashville Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. Came home Monday. I hope that you found this video useful, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. And hopefully you can have a fabulous time in Nashville really soon. I hope you are all staying safe and healthy. Like I said earlier, if you want to see how our trip went, you can check out my Nashville vlog. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.